So today in San Francisco, foggy, very cold, and very windy. We're going to go up here and do the video anyway. And it's one problem with this new haircut is that it makes your ears cold when it's cold out. Alright, let's talk about the tree loss in the northern half of the planet Earth. The tree loss in northern regions of the world, Russia, Canada, and Alaska, were the highest on record in 2021. Figures for 2020 were up 30%, with wildfires causing massive losses in Russia. Elsewhere, 10 football pitches per minute of tropical forests were lost across Brazil in 2021. This was done for agriculture expansion. Climate change is a key driver of tree loss in these areas, with hotter and drier conditions leading to more wildfires and greater damage from insects. Russia saw its worst fire season since record keeping began in 2001. Russia lost 6.3 million hectares in 2021. Global warming generally is happening faster as you get closer to the poles. So the closer to the cold regions you get, the more global warming you'll see. Tropical tree loss has increased by 9% with 40% of the losses from Brazil. Brazil is really denuding their forests. Losses come from palm oil and pulp and paper mills industry and agriculture for cattle, meat industry for the fast food industry here in the US and the UK. Palm oil prices currently at a 40-year high, driving palm forests to be planted. At COP26, some 141 countries committed to halt and reverse forest loss by 2030. Well, that's not going to happen, obviously. You know, that COP get-together is worthless as shit. It has no value at all. There's nothing that ever comes about. Oh, here come some people. Unfortunately, with the COP conferences, there's no binding commitment for countries to do what they promise. So they'll promise you the moon and carry out absolutely the opposite. They'll say they'll reduce fossil fuel use, they increase it. They say they'll get rid of coal, they increase it. And they come up with all the excuses in the world. Oh, the war here. Oh, this here, this there. We need more of this. The gas prices are too high. We need to increase oil drilling, and so on and so forth. And along with that is tree loss around the world. It's just a bunch of hooey when they say they're going to stop cutting down trees. That just means they're going to increase tree loss and cut down more trees. When the government tells you something, just know it's going to be the opposite, pretty much, whatever they say. And unless it has to do with money coming into their pockets, they have no real want to stop the fossil fuels, stop the tree cutting, stop the coal burning. No, full steam ahead. When climate change becomes so bad, they'll just get on their super yachts and live on the ocean where it's cooler, and they can float around and just ignore what happens on land. Well, the rest of us will have to go through this hell because of the nonsense the governments always come up with about how they promise this and promise that and give us nothing. I do appreciate all the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and all the comments on my last video and the comments on this one. And until next time.